Good morning, students. So, in this particular section, we are going to discuss numerical related to centroid. So, here it's an important question given. Determine the centroid of shaded area shown in figure. So, this is a very important problem. These kinds of problem are expected in examinations. So, especially in this particular given problem, first we have to identify what are the given basic shapes. So after identifying the basic shape, we have to compute area and also we have to compute centroids x and y. Finally, we compute overall what is the centroid of the shaded area. So for this, particularly we have to observe with respect to what we have to compute the centroid with respect to axis x and y. It's a given in figure. So first thing is what is x bar and what is y bar. X bar equals summation of ax divided by sigma a with respect to y axis. So why? Because always we are measuring x bar with respect to y axis, and always we are measuring y bar with respect to x axis. So therefore y bar is sigma ay divided by sigma a with respect to x axis. Clear? This is regarding centroid. We have to compute x bar as well as y bar. For the computation of x bar and y bar, we have to evaluate sigma ax, sigma a, sigma ay, sigma a. Now we will tabulate the results. For the tabulation, we require area y x. We will compute and we make a tables, and finally the ultimate aim of the problem is compute x bar as well as y bar. So make a tabular column. So in this tabular column, first you take serial number, next basic shape, next area. So area here mm is given, therefore area is mm square. So next x in mm, next y in mm, next a into x, a into y, finally remarks. Any remarks? So first thing, so here in the given problem, so y axis, here x axis, the first basic shape is quadricircle. So the second basic shape is this one. This is square. The second basic shape is square. Next, the third basic shape is this is quadricircle. Once again, this is quadricircle. So this is third basic shape, quadricircle. So we have to add 1 plus 2 and minus 3, because here if you add 1 plus 2, we are getting quadricircle plus square, and we have to remove this part. You take this is 3 and this is 2. We have to remove this part, so that this particular part is quadricircle. So 1 plus 2 minus 3. So now the first basic shape is quadricircle. So here I will come to remarks, and this is x and y. The first basic shape is quadricircle. For quadricircle, the centroid may be here. Therefore, the x bar we are measuring with respect to, this is x1 and this is y1. For g, what is the g value for quadricircle? 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi. So the centroid x, y, both x, y for quadricircle is 4r by 3 pi and 4r by 3 pi. We have already discussed this particular formulas when we are deriving the expressions. So centroid for quadricircle, both x and y is 4r by 3 pi. Now come here. So this, what is the dimension? This is radius is 30 mm. Therefore this is also 30 mm, and here also 30 mm. So the area A1 A1 equal, what is the area of semicircle? Pi r square by 4. The area of quarter circle, is pi r square by 4. Therefore, pi into 30 square by 4. What is the value of pi into 30 square by 4? Pi into 30 divided by 4. What is the value of pi r square by 4?
706.85.
Yes, 706.85 mm square. 85 mm square. This is A1. Next, x is 4r by 3 pi. Here one more thing we have to observe. This xy, this particular quarter circle lies in first quadrant. When you are observing quadrant, we must concentrate about quadrantal sign. In first quadrant, both x and y are positive. Therefore, x1 equals plus 4r by 3 pi and y1 equals plus 4r by 3 pi. Therefore, 4 into radius is 30 divided by 3 pi. So, what is the value? 4 into 30 divided by 3 pi.
12.73.
12.73
73.
mm. Here also 12.73 mm. Now here AX, AY. What is the value of A? A is 706.85 into 12.73. 706.85 into 12.73.
8998.
8998.20.
0.20.
Here also 8998.20 because both AX, AY same. Clear? This is regarding first one. This particular part. Quarter circle. Next I am considering full entire square. 1 plus 2 minus 3. Next is square. The second one is square. Here y. Now this is x. The square lies in second quadrant. The dimension is also 30 mm. Observe here. This radius is 30. Matlab here to here distance also 30. Here to here distance also 30. Therefore, the square dimension is 30 mm by 30 mm. So, what is the area of square? That is A2 equals L into B. That is 30 into 30. That is L into B. Or A2 is 30 into 30. What is the value?
900
mm square. 900 mm square. So for the centroid G for square is B by 2, for x, for y D by 2. Similar to rectangle, square equal B by 2, D by 2. It is in second quadrant. X is negative. Here both are positive. Plus 4r by 3 pi, plus 4r by 3 pi. Here x is negative, minus b by 2, but y is positive. Second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Therefore, minus b by 2. So minus 15, minus 30 by 2. The value is minus 15. Here d by 2. This is x2. This is y2. D by 2 means 30 by 2, 15 mm. AX, AY. What is the value of AX? 900 into 15.
13,500.
Minus 13,500. Here plus 13,500. Now, in this particular area, we have to deduct this area. We have to remove the third area. So, deduction. Next, this is plus, but here deduction. So, deduction, we are deducting quarter circle. So, here the quarter circle, this is y, x, right? This is the quarter circle. Here the G may come, right? So now we know that this is the origin. From origin, these values are 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi. This is reverse semicircle, reverse quarter circle. So origin is here, but we are measuring centroid with respect to x-axis and y-axis. Therefore, we require what is this distance and what is this distance. So this distance is 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Here also, what is this distance? This is also 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. But this is y, y is plus, and this is x, x is minus. Minus of 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Here, because of positive, 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Why 30 minus? Because this is a reverse quarter circle, but we are measuring with respect to x and y axis. Therefore, here area that is minus a3. a3 equal minus pi r square by 4. So a3 is minus pi into 30 square by 4. So a3 equals minus 706.85. Same here. Here plus, here minus.
Yes.
Next, that is x3. x3, x is negative because second quadrant. Therefore, minus of 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Minus of 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Therefore, minus of 30 minus 4 into 30 by 3 pi. 3 pi. So, what is the value? x3. Minus 9.54.
9.54.
First, tell me what is the value of 4r by 3 pi. 4r by 3 pi is 12.73. So 30 minus 12.73.
30 minus
12.73. 30
17.27.
So minus 17.27.
27.
Minus 17.27. Here y3 is only 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. Therefore y3 is positive 17.27. y3 is
17.27.
17.27 because y3 second quadrant positive. Now a3 x3, a3 y3. So minus into minus plus. So what is the value? 706.85 multiplied by 17.27. 706.85 multiplied by 17.27.
12207.
12207.
0.29.
12207.29. Here minus into plus minus, therefore minus 12207.29. So now compute sigma A. Sigma A is required. So 706.85 plus 900 minus 706.85 because here reduction. So we are getting 900. 900. Sigma A is 900. Next we require sigma AX, sigma AY. What is the value of sigma AX and what is the value of sigma AY? Sigma AX 8998.20 minus 13500 plus 12207.29.
12207.29. 7705. 7705.
7705.49.
49.
Next year 8998.20
20
plus 13500.
00.
Next minus 12207.29.
12207.29. 10290.
10290.91.
0.91.
Now come here. X bar equal sigma AX by sigma A. So X bar equal sigma AX. What is sigma AX? 7705.49 divided by 900. Compute X bar. Next Y bar. y bar equal sigma ay 10290.91 divided by 900. Compute.
First one is 8.56.
8.56
56.
mm with respect to y axis. Next,
11.43. 11.43.
11.43 mm with respect to x axis. This is regarding computation of centroid of the given shaded area. Given shaded area. This is very important type of question. So here, first thing, we identified the basic shapes. In the given problem, there are three basic shapes. First quadrant quarter circle, second quadrant square, second quadrant quarter circle. So finally we know that x bar is sigma ax by sigma a, y bar is sigma ay by sigma a. X bar we are always measuring with respect to y axis, y bar we are always measuring with respect to x axis. Make a tabular column. So here first is quarter circle. Come to remarks. Identify the first basic shape, quarter circle. So mark the G centroid for quarter circle, first quadrant, both xy positive, 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi. Area is known, pi r square by 4. Compute. x1 plus 4r by 3 pi, y1 4 plus 4r by 3 pi. Compute. Next come to second basic shape, square. For second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Minus b by 2 plus d by 2. So here area yielding to be, compute the area. So here area we are not removing, that's why area is positive. Here also area we are not removing, that's why here also positive. But in third case we are removing that particular part. Why? This is not shaded area. That's why it comes to in deduction part. We are removing the area, that's why I have considered area as a negative sign. The only thing you have to keep in your mind to remember while we are solving these kinds of problems is, if it is not shaded area, you are removing the area is negative. And also one more important thing is quadrantal signs. If it is in first quadrant, both x and y are positive. Second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Third quadrant, both x and y are negative. Fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. So consider quadrantal sign in x and y. Consider if it is not shaded area, if you are removing the area, consider negative, deduct in area part. Finally compute sigma a, compute sigma ax, compute sigma ay, substitute in the equation, we are getting centroid. And also one more important thing, if we are giving reverse semicircle or reverse quarter circle, the thing is from where you are measuring the centroid. In this particular problem, we are measuring the centroid with respect to centroidal axis x and y. Therefore, origin of semicircle is here, quarter circle is here. The value is 4r by 3 pi, 4r by 3 pi from origin, but we require centroid with respect to axis. Therefore, 30 minus 4r by 3 pi, here also 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. But in case of x, this is second quadrant, therefore minus. Y is plus because y is positive in second quadrant. Similarly, compute sigma x, sigma ay, finally substitute, we are getting the values. So this particular, if you are going to represent this centroid, so both x and y, we are getting positive value. So from x the distance is 8.56, from y the distance is, so this is g, say for g, so this is x bar and this is y bar. So g of x bar comma y bar, which is g of 8.56 comma 11.43 mm. So this is a brief representation. So this concludes the numerical, very important numerical in association with centroid. Thank you.